Cebo, you know what I'm saying? What do you think about the state of hip hop right now, especially on the West Coast, and all the new artists that's coming out? You got a movement out there called the first generation that's out there. Like, what do you think the difference between the first generation of the kind of music that they're putting out and the new music that the artists are putting out right now?
Well, right now times change, you know what I'm saying? So it's open. If you got the outlet to put it out, I mean, people hear it, they feeling it, they buying it. But I'm from the era where that real music was out there and we was knocking it, you know what I'm saying? To where it was only so many that could get it, you know what I'm saying? Now it's out there, so you gotta just come and be creative and ride with it. But I still ride to the old music. I can't even get to it with too much of the new shit, like, but it's what's cracking right now. So I respect it all, man. You know what I'm saying?
Now, Mac 10 made an album back when called The Recipe. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to make a point with that project right there. What do you think the recipe is exactly?
The recipe is where to me, I think it's telling you what it's about, man. You know what I'm saying? Where it come from and what you need to make it what it is. You know what I'm saying? And right now, a lot of people is cooking the gumbo and don't got the recipe.
Okay, now what do you think about the trap music? You open to doing some type of trap music sometime?
Well, I should have been done trap music as long as I've been in the trap. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I've been in the trap so fucking long, getting it. You know what I mean? To where, I guess when you trapping, you ain't thinking about making the trap music. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But it's coming though. Believe that. You know, I got trap money for a long time, and I think I'm one of the originals in the trap music in Compton. Shit, they asked me to be, you know, be for real.
Now, who does Cebo want to work with? Now, is there any artists out there that you just like waiting to, you know what I'm saying, get down with eventually?
You know, I never really, you know, I always try to be original, man, you know what I'm saying, and bring new underground artists out, man, you know what I'm saying, people that's trying to build names for themselves, because I don't want nobody to say that Cebo wrote off this person, wrote off that person, and, you know, trying to get this person on the album and get that person on the album and try to make his album do what it do. I always deal with underground artists that ain't been signed and try to make them a name for themselves. I'm original with that shit, so that's what I try to stick to. I'm not trying to really reach out and work with too many that don't want to work with me, because I don't chase nobody, because I feel I'm just as important as the next man.
Now that's real interesting right there, because this is OneWestTV and we support One West, you know what I'm saying? Unity, everybody getting down together. Now, do you feel as though, you know what I'm saying, like a lot of cats don't make themselves approachable for you to even want to get at them in the first place?
No, it's not that, you know what I'm saying? It's just that it is One West, and shout out to One West magazine, you know what I'm saying? But if they ain't reaching to me, I ain't gonna say I'm not reaching to them, but there's so many starving artists out here, young artists that's just as talented, man, you know what I'm saying? And people don't jump on you until they see you doing your thing, you know? Much respect to the West. I'm originally from the West, born and raised, and ain't gonna never stop it, you know what I mean? But I do me, homie, you know what I'm saying? If y'all out there, y'all wanna holler at me, y'all wanna do something together, get at me. But I'm grinding, homie. I'm out here on the streets every day from state to state, pushing, getting mine, and doing me. You see me out there, y'all watching me, y'all know what I do. Y'all know how I've been getting down, and that's just how I get down. Be real when you step to me, we can make something happen.
Now, is there any kind of particular influences, like any music, like R&B, you know what I'm saying, hip, any gangster beats, like any kind of like particular beat that you like to rap on?
Well, I did I did do an R&B song back in the day on the mixtape off of, it might sound crazy, but it was off Mariah, you know what I'm saying? But the shit not, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta listen to it. Me and my boy Flex on it, and it's more coming, you know what I mean? I've been kind of doing a few different things right now, but basically I just been chasing my paper on me and just trying to grab new talent, you know what I mean? Keeping it One West at the same time, homie.
Now, for the artists today, you know what I'm saying, like a lot of them don't know that this business just ain't beats and rhymes. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel as though that they got enough hustle in them these days, like to make it work to get to the next level?
You know, the hustle, that's what it's about, the hustle. You know what I mean? It's all about the hustle in this business, man. You know what I'm saying? It's about your get down. You know what I'm saying? When I was pushing it, I was on the corner every day, you know, out the trunk of the car, me, the homie Zoomy KD, pushing hard out the trunk of the car, and everybody hood, homie. It didn't matter, you know what I'm saying? Real recognize real, and they respect that. Now we got these internets cracking, and you know, everybody throwing up shit on the internet, and it's just flying right now, and it's not really, look at the history behind a lot of the cats, and they know they didn't come from nowhere, and it's, you know, it's just about what you respect. And I'm not knocking it, because you got to move with the time, homie, but we doing what we do, we going to keep doing what we doing, and we ain't going to stop. We grabbing it. We got young artists out here that can compete with anybody out there. It's always going to be that way.
Now, do you feel as though that you have an advantage coming from like knowing what things used to be and seeing how much is available to you now to make the music work, to take more advantage of like the people that's feel it big?
Yeah, well, the advantage is taking opportunities when it's given. You know what I'm saying? And if you take it when it's there and you following it and you know what's going and what's not going, and you gotta change with the time, man. You know, we hear a lot of people saying, "Oh, the internet wasn't out then, so we couldn't do it like that." Don't complain about it. Just get with it, step it up, and get with what's going on and get your bread up, man. That's what it's about, man. You know.
Okay, now music is changing right now. Now we didn't see the cassettes go, and like they saying the CDs is getting ready to go. We see with the new cars, they putting USBs in the cars now. Now, how do you feel like that's going to, like, with all the innovation that's going on now, how that's going to change hip hop?
Well, I mean, yeah, I did see a change, you know what I'm saying? From CDs to cassettes to cassettes to CDs to now the UBS and all that. I seen all that, you know what I mean? But it ain't gonna change nothing, you know what I mean? I mean, it's gonna change it how it's being received, people to get it now, because it's so freely now. Once you do a song, you can get it like that, you know what I'm saying? When it used to be, took time for you to get it and get everything going, but it's money there to be made. Don't complain about it. Jump in it and do what you do. Get yours. Stay focused and keep grinding.
Now, how important do you think that performances are? You know, your stage show.
You gotta stay in the eyes. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let people see who you are right now, because it's too much out there for you not to be seen. You know what I mean? It's too much going on for you to just be an artist and you're not performing and you're not being in videos, or you're not putting nothing out there for people to see who you are. People want to see you so they can connect with you. And once they connect with you and you got what they need, then they can keep supporting you. But if you're not connecting with the people when you're just doing music and you lost out here when you don't have to be, hey, it's gonna make it harder for you. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta keep it pushing and do what you do and make sure that you're seen, homie.
Now, earlier you mentioned that you had a joint that you did with Flex.
Right, I got a few songs I did with Flex.
Now, how did that relationship come about?
When I got out the pen, you know what I'm saying, I came home from prison and needed somebody that knew what they was doing, because Flex been around for a while. He done some music back in the days, Sugar-Free, Break Bread, you know what I'm saying? And I reached out to him and he came over to my house and he showed me love and he hooked me up on MySpace back then. That's what we was doing. Then we just started grinding, getting in the studio, vibing with each other and coming up with different music. And hey, I learned a lot from him, you know what I mean? And I'm still learning as we go. It's a business, man. And we got some more coming for you. Just believe that.
OneWestTV.
One West all day, baby.